Devils? J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Before we get to the questions, though, got some cleanness to show. Just arrived today, and it's late, too. Recording this on July 18th, and the ship date was June 27th, to give you an idea of how shit kind of fucking sucks. And granted, I've seen way worse than fucking that. But they're in the fucking best gore grind release of the year, by far, homie. Granted, it's not new, it's demos and shit. But out now, dog set it up, of course. Melting Rock Cold Case Files. So what this is both their demo tapes and then the Horrendous Mess of Molten Flesh split. I'm going to be completely honest with you, because dog don't do poser shit. I don't even know who the split's with. I might be a 7-inch, but I don't own a 7-inch by Melting Rots. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a three-way split with Disease and Hacksaw, it says. By Grindfather Records put it out. So here we go. All the info's here. All commemorated on a lyric sheet. The Melting Rot demo, tracks 1 through 6, released in 2017. And then Irreversible Surgical Failure, tracks 7 through 13, released in 2018 on Headsplit Records. Horrendous Mess of Molten Flesh, the three-way split, 14 through 17. And that's got an Unholy Grave cover song. Guys, the band, you got fucking, you guys all know Air Dog. Well, technically, you should know all of them. Because I did yeah, I had the whole band. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Ted, Brian, yeah, all of them. Check out my Melting Rod interview. What was that? That was at one of the TISH shows. I think, no, so it wasn't even quite a year ago. I think it was last year. No, it definitely was. It was the one, yeah, Big Willie was there. And that was September, so we're in July, so just, okay, that's not too bad. Granted, it was already a while then. I was busting Eazy-E's balls on camera, so was Air Dog. He's like, I don't got the files. He's like, he's got the files, says it right on camera. That was September of last year, so just under a year, now we got these in goddamn hand. Now, yeah, out on Hell's Headbangers, goddammit. So, the reason I set this release up is because, again, watch my back catalog. Before I even knew the guys, before we had any affiliation, before would ever even think to do business with them, didn't even cross my mind. And if you don't believe me, check my back catalog. It would have been 2022. To start the channel is December 24th. That's right. Fucking your bastard JC's birthday eve. Dog was working. Recorded my first video, and that was just 2021. So in the year 2022, it was a few months in. I know it was within the first year. I shouted out Melting Rot. Knew nothing about the guys other than we got the album, if you want to call it a full length. Fuck yeah, it's full length. That's gore grind. That's grindcore for you, goddamn it, length. It's like 20 minutes. The Blood Illusions CD, it came into the shop at a Headsplit Records trade. It was on the carts. And again, when I randomly check new shit out, it's because it looks cool. It pops out at me. There's no direct formula other than just shit I'm interested in. Thought the name was cool, the logo was cool, the artwork was cool. Headsplit Records, oh, okay, yeah, Dylan usually puts out, at least, it's all decent stuff. It's all respectable. So it's either a good background or it's really, really good. Just sometimes it's just more the same old. I'm like, yeah, just another band I've heard, but I've never put anything out that he's put out that I shut off, put it to you that way. And I put it on and I immediately loved it. I was like, holy shit, this is the two things that stood out to me immediately when I listened to Melting Rot is goddamn, this is catchy as fuck, and Ted's vocals I thought were killer as fuck. And what's weird too, so this goes out to goddamn Ted, if you watch my shit, probably peeks in now and again. I mean, I know he's seen it, but I can't imagine he's watching this stupidity every day, 6 fucking a.m. But I guess somebody might shoot this over to him. I don't know why you were hard on yourself or didn't like your vocals. That's the word on the goddamn street, from what I've been told behind the scenes. Like, I heard some people maybe were talking shit about it online, about your vocals. Dude, that was the first. I was like, these vocals are fucking killer. What are you talking about? That and the catchy riffs is what stood out to me. I was like, see, this, you could tell it's just a Dead Infection worship and nothing original. But it was like, when it was done, you wanted to replay it again. Maybe because it's short too, but it was catchy and goddamn fucking memorable right out the gates. It reminded me of, granted, totally different style, with, some of the guttural vocals. It reminded me of the first time I heard, which was when they only had their first record, Gore, We Came for the Dead. You know, especially with that opening instrumental song, Ghoul. I think it's a Ghoul and then the Gut Buckets, where it's just catchy as fucking shit. My memory of that was the same kind of impression I had, you know, fast forward 20-some years later. Again, I got We Came for the Dead when it was, I got the 12-inch wax out of Medic Records. That's who put out the original vinyl. Dog still owns the original, of course. When nobody knew who that band was. Nobody. I didn't hear them on Splatter Thrash. I didn't hear them on Maniacs. Not trying to sound like that cool guy, but I'm just saying, I picked it up and I loved it. Melting Rot reminded me of that as far as just the impression it left on me when I first heard it. So that was all they had, and then, of course, I Metal Archives did, and I was like, God damn it, they got these stupid fucking cassettes. I'm not starting a cassette collection. Goddamn tape player died like 10 years ago or so, and I'm not starting, and then I got to start another physical format. I'm already out of room. Tapes I was never big on anyways, because they're small. If you got a killer ass fucking cover, like look at the goddamn TISH, Chainsaw Dismemberment. Why would you want this teeny little cover? Let me get a magnifying glass. Let me look at that. Now I want a big bold LP with that killer ass fucking arts. Now if you got some dumbass fucking goddamn cover like these Star Wars, Star Trek fucking nerd goddamn boring incantation covers, it's literally fucking stars in the cover. You can put that on whatever, because who cares? Who needs that? That's garbage. But so I didn't want to start another goddamn tape collection for that reason. And then plus, tapes wear out, and they definitely do wear out. And I know that because my very first car I bought with my own shekels, brand new car at 17 years old. Granted, it was a Hyundai Accent, so it wasn't like I was wasn't to buy a Bugatti, but still, whatever year it was, I think it was a 2003. Bought a 2003 Hyundai Accent, own cash, nothing handed to me, right? Back when I was 17 or 18. And it had just a cassette player in it. And I had a lot of dubbed cassettes. I had the first 4 Deicides on cassette. I bought them on a eBay lot. That was back when nobody cared about cassettes. And I think I got all 4 albums from somebody collection for, like, no joke, like $10 for all 4. Then plus like $5 to ship it. And I was buying some tapes for my car, for car jams, you know what I mean? Fuck it, you know. They were really cheap, easy to get. And then I had demo tapes. I had the Manicore Ritual Cleansing of the Horror demo that was handed me by Lou back in the day. Shit like that. What I'm getting at is, I had maybe 40 or 50 cassettes in my car, right? So you listen to them over and over and over. A lot of them wore the fuck out. A format that wears out, that's gay as shit, homie. So, didn't want to start goddamn cassettes. So, with these, I'm like, God damn it, they got these demos. And they didn't put them on, they didn't get the Dogs memo and put them out on 7-inch. So I said, let's do it, let's put it all out on fucking vinyl. All the stuff that didn't come out, that's not on the album, because I want the rest of the material for my own collection on a physical format. None of this gay-ass fucking Spotify shit. That is total poser canoe crap. I want it on a physical format for myself. Don't need a dumbass CD, though. Collectible killer-ass wax. CD's not a bad idea, not to mention if someone put it out, would I pick it up? Probably, but I just wanted a vinyl. Keep it limited. Keep it an underground. Keep it fucking for the freaks, the maniacs, the collectors. Tired of these fucking hoagies. So we did 500 LPs only and put it out. But that was all my idea just because I was such a fan of the record and I wanted the rest of the material on a vinyl for myself. So here it is. So from when I first heard the album, I think it was a year after the album came out, because when is the album 2019 or 2020? It's one of them. And whatever year that was, I think it's the same year as the Pharmacist medical renditions of Grinding Decomposition. Goddamn tongue twister. And then I can't remember if the Miasmatic Necrosis debut album was the same year. But regardless, if it is, those 3 were the Gore Grind releases of the year that I was a big, big fan of. Since then, to be honest, yeah, the last Gore Grind, like, studio album I liked would have been either the second Pharmacist album. We still have LPs on Hell's Left. Dude, you're out of your fucking gourd if you don't need that. I'm telling you, the 2 Pharmacists, all their shit's good, the EPs and stuff, but yeah, it's all good. But I mean, there's 2 full lengths, so they did 2 full length albums. The Grinding Medical Editions of Decomposition, whatever the fuck it is. And the Flourishing Extremities got shirts too on Hell's, set up by the dog. Look at those backs. When you see the titles on the back, did you notice the back? It's in the title font of the old Carcass shirts. It says Eureka Putrefaction. Whose idea do you think that fucking was? Think the band came up with that? It's all goddamn dog. I asked Eazy-E and shit if he can do a Harry Potter wand, and with the title, if you can make it all that Greek font. He's like, I'm pretty sure I can, and then they approved it with the band. The band approved it. Official shirts on Hells, because that's what I wanted for myself, because it's total. The two Pharmacist records, if you're a complete out of the loop fucking deer in headlights dick in the fucking mouth hoagie that claims you watch the fucking dog and you don't know who Pharmacist is, we still have the Flourishing Extremities, the second full length by Pharmacist on vinyl. I think we got like 50 or 60 left. I would highly recommend getting that. It's literally where Carcass, both albums, they sound like they just stayed on the Symphonies of Sickness era. They didn't move on to Necroticism at all, and they just kept out cranking banger songs. Now, when people say, well, I'll just listen to Symphonies of Sickness when you get that shit-ass take, and don't get me wrong, I get that, because I don't like a ton of ripoffs. The thing is with Pharmacist, yes, it sounds just like Symphonies, but it's got really good, memorable songs. Like, it's not like songs like, this sounds like a Symphony song. Like, it just sound, I can't tell them apart. Like, well, I'll just listen to Slash Dementia or Cadaveric Incubator of Endoparasites. Goddamn, pretty good memory. Goddamn, I remember these goddamn song titles. Those Carcass songs aren't easy to remember, all of them. But they're standout, different, memorable, good fucking songs. Really good guitar solos too. And Carcass, obviously, what they're doing now, even if you like it, because I like Hard Work and Swan Song. You know, the comeback shit I thought was fine, but unnecessary. But regardless, even if you say you like it or you like it or you don't like it, whatever. Regardless, the band is not playing that style of music, and Pharmacist is and playing into that goddamn style. So that was another good goddamn gore grind. Melting Rot, it's more like, yeah, like in the Dead Affection style, little crustier and straight up like grindcore, fast, regurgitate, that type of stuff, and shorter songs, but yeah, really catchy. And Ted's vocals, yeah, sick as goddamn fuck. And again, he changed his vocals for the second album. Not drastically, they're still guttural and sick. Really, really cool. I was kind of bummed at first when I heard about it, but when I listened to it, I was like, it fits. You know what it reminds me of? I'm kind of digging it. It reminds me of goddamn Cannibal Corpse. Fucking the Chris Barnes era. You know, all four albums, Chris's vocals are sick as fuck, but they're different on every record. Maybe that could be Ted's fucking formula. Fucking goddamn tips for fucking Ted, in case he happens to give a fuck. But, because when Brian initially told me, yeah, he changed his vocals, I'm like, fucking gay, dude. Don't change your vocals. I was like, one of the best fucking parts. But it worked out, but these are, yeah, they're again, they're not drastically different. They're still guttural as fuck. But they're still really, really good. And they're slightly different on these demos, too. You can tell he's, like, figuring out his style. So, yeah, he's got kind of the Chris Barnes of, I guess Ted of Melting Rot's gonna be the goddamn Chris Barnes of Gore Grind. Every release, it's brutal and sick his voice, but a little bit different on each recording. So that could be his fucking formula. So, but everybody knows. Again, it's not because he just came in and a dog sales pitching me. I was vouching for Melting Rot when they were on Head Split Records. I didn't know if we were gonna end up working with them, and it just ironically enough became friends with the guys. That doesn't always happen too. I mean, you think I'm friends with every fucking band in Hell's Headbangers? Number one, 90% of them I never even met. There's ones like look at Vertilock in the back. I never met them. They're from Japan. I mean, I would meet them if they came to Cleveland. I'll go see them, get a goddamn fist bump, I interview them, everything like that. They probably never even been to the goddamn States. Well, dog, yeah, they have. The bass player, he was in another band, and they've been... Okay, well, I don't fucking know. But I know that goddamn band, brand new band, studio fucking album, out on Hell's, came last month. They never been here. So I obviously never met them. And there's a ton of other bands, just never met them, even if they have toured here. And then there's some I have met, and I'm just... they're fine, but I didn't jive them on a friend level. So that just will happen to work. That was just all extra bonus. So it's not because... If anybody wants to say that, for sales pitcher for Melting Rot, watch my back catalog, Bubbles. You look like a fucking idiot. And there's goddamn color, goddamn wax. Sold a shitload on goddamn pre-orders, so I have a feeling this is going to be you snooze, you fucking lose. Do I think it's going to sell out next week? No, but I think it's going to probably sell quickly like an Eat the Decay or a goddamn Evil Army, which is almost gone. I think we've got like 30 Evil Army LPs left. But Eat the Decay, that sold out in like 3 months or so. I have a feeling it's going to be something like that, people catching on. And there you go, Eat the Decay, too. That was another... It's like, what do you think, Fran the Man? What do you think, Mike Violate, because I know you like the Eat the Decay a lot. What do you think? I'm sure Layla Lover. I'm sure he's a Decay fan. Would you say that's just strictly gore grind? Because it's definitely the general surgery influence, or would you say it's just grindcore? Put in there. I would say, because if Decay, if you consider that just straight up gore grind, that's in there too. Then those are your 4 in the last. Let's say for sure in 2019 today, the gore grind bands that I liked, new bands, Melting Rots, Pharmacists, Miasmatic Necrosis, and Eat the Decay. That would be the 4. So that's who I vouch for. So there you go, goddamn Seth, that killed the fucking posers. Always asking me I gotta go gore grind. Those are the ones I like, goddammit. Any others? I mean, I'm sure there's some I haven't. Oh no, you know what? Another one I did like, and that might have been the newest studio album, but I don't know when it was recorded, was from Japan, Fester Decay. I did like that. Now that's a total Carcass ripoff, even to the point where you can actually hear riffs. Like, that's more of almost like a Carcass ripoff than Pharmacist, because you could actually hear, like, I forget what song, it might have been like Pyosissified, Rotten to the Gore, but it was from, or maybe it was Festering Innards, or it was definitely something from Reek, where you're listening to it, like, oh, this is directly like from that song. Pharmacist is not like that, but with Fester Decay, you could tell, especially live, because you can see in their image, but you could tell in the music if you listen, it is primarily Carcass worship, but it's got like a blasphemy, band Blasphemy, pinch in there. Like, you could tell that they listen to them. And it's kind of cool, because really no one put that mix, but it's not like, oh shit, this is Fallen Angel of Doom, but you can hear that there's a little bit of that in there, as opposed to Pharmacists don't have that. But I can't remember what year that album was recorded. Watch my Fester Decay interview. It's a little rough. The guy's English was very little, to say the least. Saw him. I bought the LP and the CD there. I had all the guys sign my LP, and from what I heard, one of the guys, I can't remember which guy it is, I asked when somebody, I forget who told me, one of the guys recently died. I think he died in a car wreck or something, but it's not the guy that I interviewed. So I was like, shit. Just like after, like, when I met Waco Jesus, my Destruction of Commercial Scum original CD, the shit cover, which I want hell still to this day to put it out on vinyl. Because it came out on vinyl a few years ago. I'm like, Jesus fuck, what a bunch of fucking lames that put this out. It's just got the chick with the big tits on the cover. I'm like, dude, you need that gross ass all shit cover. No, don't get me wrong. Is that cover awesome? No. But that's what it was nostalgic for, and that's what it was known for. And it was gross as fuck, and you got to cover it up when you're pulling, like, fuck, don't want to see it when you're going to put it on. And that album is fucking great, dude. There's a recommendation. If you guys don't know Waco Jesus Destruction of Commercial Scum, dude, you can't possibly be into brutal music if you don't know that. Where the fuck have you fucking been? Dog picked that up at 15 years old, literally. The way I've always described that, dude, is like the Cannibal Corpse, the bleeding area, trying to play grindcore. Killer fucking goddamn catchy tunes, but brutal and fucking memorable. And you can understand the goddamn lyrics. Fucking man, read those goddamn lyrics. Tell me those wouldn't fucking fly today with this woke ass, pussy ass, fucking pansy ass, feminist fucking society, dude. Mass pussy obliteration, dog's favorite, of course. Goddamn it. It's a goodie. So Shane, Waco Jesus, if you hear this, I would actually personally really like to do the first 2 Wacos on vinyl. Again, I think they both have been done, but I think they might have gated up the second one too, as far as the cover being non-original. But minimally, Destruction of Commercial Scum on vinyl with the original cover, Hell's Headbangers. God damn it, hit me up, Shane boy, if you're into it. That'd be clean or dirty, however you want to fucking word it. God damn it. Fucking sponsor shout out of the week, Dominic Coquero. You want your shit sponsored for 1 week straight, and you get whatever link you want in the description box. It's $100 goddamn bucks. Best goddamn business fucking advertisement your dumbass has ever fucking done, probably. What do you think it's going to be, a Decibel magazine ad that nobody reads nowadays? Dog's fucking videos get 3K views within the first 24 hours. All of them. Now, there's a few, like, oh, that one did shit. It did 2,500. That's considered like shit. But then some of them might do 7,000. You know what I mean? But on average, if you're to average it, don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Just watch the next week. Go 6 a.m. Like this video right now you're watching. Watch it. And then go back 6 a.m. How many did it get in 24 hours? Take my word. I guarantee you it's right around 3,000. It might be 2,700. It might be 3,200, 3,300. It's going to be in that area. Mark, again, don't take my word for it. Just look. Just verify it. See if I'm bullshitting you or not. It won't be at 1,500, I promise you that. But yeah, this is his second time he's done this. Shout out for the week. Check the description box for his link. He says August is going to be Random Werewolf Month at randomreviews.com. He's going to review 8 werewolf movies. All decades will be taken into consideration. Plus, you can expect the usual metal/horror coverage. Send Dom $1 on Patreon so that he can finally afford a handicap-accessible hooker. All info, i.e. Patreon, can be found on the websites. Let's see if we can get one goddamn quick question here, too, goddammit. Jacob Lagasse. Paid question. Meant to send this earlier, but Dead by Dog was awesome. Working on Dead by Dog, too, bras. Evil Army was sick, and the mosh pit was brutal as hell. Yeah, I noticed that, homie. That was good to see. Good to see. My buddy Mark, who's not even a metalhead, caught some bands he really liked and had a good time overall. Told you, dude, too, there's going to be a good fucking overall time. Told you, Dead by Dog 2 is going to be the same goddamn thing. And it is confirmed it's going to be back in Ohio. Just haven't decided on the club yet. More than likely, it's going to be at a different club in Cleveland to make it more convenient from the airports and more convenient to the Hell's Headbangers open warehouse on the day before. Not guaranteed. I don't have it set in stone as far as the club approval, but I would say 90% chance it's going to be in Cleveland. Not a shit club, not the Gore or some dumb shit. I wouldn't even do it if that's a option. I only have it a good club, and I'll keep you all posted. But it's definitely going to be in Ohio. I think I have my lineup all solidified now, and it's looking like it's going to be 8 bands this year. We were coming up from Connecticut and couldn't make it to the warehouse. Long drive after work. Next year, homie, next year. But I hope you open it again next year. That's the plan. Dogs got you covered. Would be cool to check out the distro in person. Sure would be. We enjoyed Attic a lot as well. Don't know how you're gonna, man. Best band of the 2000s by goddamn far, my goddamn book. And cool as hell guys. Again, I loved the show. I was not disappointed in any of the bands live, and I'm not just saying that because I put it on and then I'm a fan of them and I'm supposed to say it. I'll be completely honest. I'm fully transparent. I expected live to be very disappointed with Evil Army. I thought there was just going to be the sloppy punk attitude. I thought they were just going to do a 20-minute set and dick me. I thought it was just be a slop fest. I thought maybe Rob's voice wouldn't hold up. I was blown away. I thought as far as intensity and stealing the crowd, they were the band of the night. But every band I thought was really good. They brought their goddamn A game. And so that part was great. But the whole week of hanging out with Attic, going to goddamn the Winking Lizard and Cagliostro or in the hottest fucking wings and being on the shitter all day the next day, literally getting breakfast at Bob Evans, showing them a fucking round, goddammit. And where'd we go? We went to Friday night after the Hell's Warehouse. Me, Elcat, all the Attic guys, and all the guys in Malignancy. We all dined in fucking Denny's, goddammit. Why Denny's, dog? Because the only thing else fucking open by the time we got out there. It was like 11 o'clock at night. Everything was closed. I was going to take those homeboys out to Mexican. They wanted Mexican. They had it once, but there was one Mexican that was it closed. It closed like 30 minutes before we got down there. So, yeah, but just hanging out with them, that was the most fun for fucking me. So... But all in all, it was a really, really good weekend. I mean, for me, obviously. But it sounded like I didn't hear anybody complain. It sounded like everybody really enjoyed themselves. So I would plan for that next year as well. Again, even if it's not the same club, it's gonna be the same type of setup, man. To where it's if anything, maybe even a little bit better. Because now, is it gonna be the club that I wanted at? It's a damn good club, good size, good everything. Not in a shithole. Do I like the club as far as the atmosphere and shit as much as Westside Bowl? No. But what makes up for it is, again, it's still a good club. Don't think it's turned out. I wouldn't have it a shit club with fucking $15 beers and dumb shit. It's got a nice, cool hangout area that's separate from the goddamn stage. The stage is nice and big, like nice stage, nice show area. I'm not going to have it a hoagie club. I'm not going to let you down. What I'm saying is, Bowl is just super fucking awesome. But what's nice about this place is if you come from the airport, it's 20 minutes from it. And from Hell's Warehouse, it's 30 minutes. You just jump on 71 South which anybody, you'll find it. It's a direct shot to hell. It's easy as fuck. So for the day before and back and forth and wherever your hotel is, and if you just have a rental car, hell, you can even probably do some Uber because it's not that far. And Uber from, from the airport, like if you flew in, or like if you went to the No Class show, the pre-show, and Uber from there all the way to Youngstown, that would have been, you could do it, but it probably would have been $100. As opposed to this, now you could do an Uber. If you just flew into Cleveland airports, you'd be able to Uber to the club very easily. That's no problem whatsoever. To your hotel, and I don't know what it costs from the Uber to the club area to Hell's, but I mean it's a 30 to 35. It's less than 45 minutes. That's for damn sure. 30 to 35 minutes. So whatever you think that is, a 30 to 35 minute drive. Most of it's highway time. Whatever that would be an Uber. I don't know. I have a goddamn car. I never use Uber, so I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how that shit. What the costs are on that. So plan for that. So it's gonna be the same type of thing. A nice killer hangout time, and I'm looking for the date I'm shooting for is July 25th, Saturday. Again, that's not 100% confirmed yet. I'll let you know when this shit is, but that's what it's looking like. July 25th, that weekend. I was killer meeting the Devils. Appreciate all the work you put into the fest. Had a great time. Yep. Next year's gonna be the same goddamn thing. So make sure to start getting that fucking shaving them shekels now. Highly recommending it, goddamn it, because it's definitely happening. So you have a year's fucking notice, man. Start again. Get an evening job. Do whatever you got to do. Like, be a big boy. Like, you should be able to save up that fucking money. And it's just crazy that I got to explain this to theoretically mostly grown adults. I'm like, dude, like, were you that kid that like spent every penny you had on the first candy bar you saw? Like, imagine if you wanted to buy that video game or something, or that bike or whatever. Like, we do then. You saved up your money. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not saying like to save up. Like, you got to have enough to buy a $20,000 vehicle. We're talking, dude, if you're flying from California, let's say it's you and your girlfriend coming. For the two of you, what is it? Maybe $2,000? I don't even think it'd be that. I literally don't. If you're coming from California, let's say flights are $300 a piece, roughly that to Cleveland. That's $600. You're only getting one room. I doubt you're getting separate rooms. Let's say they're $100 a night. Let's say you stay. Let's say hell, you get in Thursday because you want to make sure you're here on time for the Hell's Open Warehouse. You got Thursday night hotel, Friday night hotel, Saturday night hotel. And then you fly home Sunday. Let's say it's $100 a night. Where you stay in fucking Beverly fucking Hills, everywhere I stay at the hotel, it's roughly $100. Might be 85, might be 120, but let's just say $100. That's another $300. So so you're up to $900 for the two of you. Let's say the tickets aren't gonna be $100, but let's just round it up. Let's say tickets are $100 a piece. That for the two of you, you're at $1,100. Literally the only other thing you have. And let's say you get a rental car. Let's say the rental car is $100 a day. 3 days. Now you're at $1,400. The only other expense you have is your food and your drinks. Food and your drinks and some shopping. That's $600 if you want to keep it at $2,000. So $2,000 for two of you, you can have a hell of a good time. Like, not even like holding back. Between now and next, you can't save up $2,000? Like, what the? First off, I question if you're a grown man, why the fuck don't you have $2,000? That really blows my mind. But I'll work with you. You can't save that up? Like that dude, all jokes aside, forget Dead by Dog. That's just, how are you even getting by in life? Like, nobody had to explain. Like, if you would have told me at 14 years old, dog, there's X coming up, or you need this, you have to pay taxes or whatever, you have 1 year, you need to have $2,000. I wouldn't even blinked. Oh, a year to save up to, yeah, okay, no problem. Like, I wouldn't even cross my mind. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, I just need a 3 months notice for that. You have a year and you can't do that? If you can't do that, man, you got bigger problems in life. I don't know why that would be even like, I don't even know why it'd be a thing. That blows my fucking mind. It really goddamn does. So there's your goddamn notice. Come to you know what the fuck to do. Put the goddamn box in the morning. And don't forget them goddamn paid skis in the goddamn description box. How to do it, goddamn bowls. And if you want that goddamn sponsor of the week, it's send it to my goddamn email. Just email me. We'll set it up, goddamn it. Email's in the description box. Later, goddamn it.